I'm Jason, and this is your commentary on Exodus chapter 25. The Lord said to Moses, "Tell the people of Israel to bring me an offering. You must receive the offering for me from all whose hearts move them to give." So God's not requiring anyone to give an offering. He's not forcing anyone to give an offering. He's asking them out of their own heart to give freely. Here are the offerings you must receive from them: gold, silver, and bronze, blue, purple, and bright red yarn, and fine linen, goat hair, ram skins that are dyed red, the hides of sea cows, acacia wood, olive oil for the lights, spices for the anointing oil and for the sweet-smelling incense, onyx stones and other jewels for the linen apron and chest cloth. Have them make a sacred tent for me. I will live among them. Make the holy tent and everything that belongs to it. Make them exactly like the pattern I will show you. God has a very specific pattern for everything He's about to have them make. Very specific. He knows every detail, and He wants them to follow it exactly. There's no room for artistic liberties in this matter. Where there is a pattern, it shows purpose. Now, in this chapter, we're about to cover the Ark of the Covenant, the table for the holy bread, as well as the gold lampstand. I'm going to give a brief overview of what these mean, but all details, down to the most minute thing here, God had a purpose for. The entire Bible is about revealing to us the person of the Messiah, of Jesus Christ. Even this will foreshadow who the Messiah is going to be. Have them make a chest out of acacia wood. Make it 3 feet 9 inches long and 2 feet 3 inches wide and high. Cover it inside and outside with pure gold. Put a strip of gold around it. Make 4 gold rings for it. Join them to its 4 bottom corners. Put 2 rings on one side and 2 rings on the other. Then make poles out of acacia wood. Cover them with gold. Put the poles through the rings on the sides of the chest to carry it. The poles must remain in the rings of the chest. Do not remove them. I will give you the tablets of the covenant. When I do, put them into the chest. Make its cover out of pure gold. The cover is the place where sin will be paid for. Make it 3 feet 9 inches long and 2 feet 3 inches wide. Make 2 cherubim out of hammered gold at the ends of the cover. Put 1 cherub on each end of it. Make the cherubim as part of the cover itself. The cherubim must have their wings spread up over the cover. The cherubim must face each other and look toward the cover. Place the cover on top of the chest. I will give you the tablets of the covenant. Put them into the chest. The chest is the ark where the tablets of the covenant are kept. I will meet with you above the cover between the 2 cherubim that are over the ark. There I will give you all of my commands for the people of Israel. Right now he's saying, once you make the ark, we're going to put the 2 tablets in it. The tablets, which are the law, which in the New Testament it says Jesus came to fulfill the law, not to abolish it. Later on we'll learn that a couple of other things are in there as well. One is Aaron's staff, which show that the Messiah is able to bring people to God. The other one is going to be manna, which represents God's grace to the people. Inside this ark, it's like a box. It's made out of both acacia wood and gold. And this represents the Messiah's humanity and deity combined. The cover on top of this ark was the place where sin would be paid for. It was also the place where God would meet with us and give His commands. So our sin would have to be over the box or over the Messiah. The Messiah would take on our sin so that we may meet with God. There were also 2 cherubim, which were angels. These angels looked inward on the cover. In the Bible, throughout, we see the need for 2, and that's a witness, because one alone cannot give a verifiable witness to anything. But if you have 2 that are in agreement, well, then whatever they say is most likely to be true. So this Messiah would have a witness. So this is just the Ark of the Covenant. and it's very brief, and we're not even going into the dimensions and everything else about it. It's just to show you how the Ark of the Covenant that God's given them a pattern for is to represent how the Messiah is to be our sacrifice that allows us to go before God. In the Messiah, there would be perfection of the law and of grace, and that there would be a witness that we would be able to go before God when our sin is on the ark. The next thing that he talks about is the table of the holy bread. It says, make a table out of acacia wood. Make it 3 feet long, 1 foot 6 inches wide, and 2 feet 3 inches high. Cover it with pure gold. Put a strip of gold around it. Also, make a rim around it that is 3 inches wide. Put a strip of gold around the rim. Make 4 gold rings for the table. Join them to the 4 corners where the 4 legs are. The rings must be close to the rim. They must hold the poles that will be used to carry the table. Make the poles out of acacia wood. Cover them with gold. Use them to carry the table. Make its plates and dishes out of pure gold. Also make its pitchers and bowls out of pure gold. Use the pitchers and bowls to pour out drink offerings. Put the holy bread on the table. It must be near my holy throne, on the Ark of the Covenant, at all times. Now, the importance of bread, it was essential for life. And it is actually one of the main themes that Jesus came back to when he says, I am the bread of life. In the same way, here you have the holy bread, which is on the Ark of the Covenant. It was supposed to represent a perfect nourishment of us. So it met all of our needs. The last part is the golden lampstand. It says, make a lampstand out of pure gold. Hammer out its base and stem. Its buds, blooms, and cups must branch out from it. 6 branches must come out from the sides of the lampstand. Make 3 on one side and 3 on the other. On one branch, make 3 cups that are shaped like almond flowers with buds and blooms. Then put 3 on the next branch. Do the same with all 6 branches that come out from the lampstand. On the lampstand, there must be 4 cups that are shaped like almond flowers with buds and blooms. 1 bud must be under the first pair of branches that come out from the lampstand. Put a second bud under the second pair, and put a third bud under the third pair. Make a total of 6 branches. The buds and branches must come out from the lampstand. The whole lampstand must be one piece that is hammered out of pure gold. Then make its 7 lamps. Set them up on it so that they light the space in front of it. The trays and wick cutters must be made out of pure gold. Use 75 pounds of pure gold to make the lampstand and everything that is used with it. Be sure to make everything just like the pattern I showed you on the mountain. The lampstand is made out of one piece, and it's pure gold, so it's without blemish. Jesus is known as the light of the world, and that's what's being represented here by this pure and flawless lampstand that's going to be inside the holy tent next to the Ark of the Covenant. There's so much detail in here with all the numbers. Each number represents something else. All of the colors that we're going to see as far as threads mentioned later on also have meaning. It's difficult to put so much information into a single video. Honestly, I could probably do an entire sermon series on just one object inside of the holy tent, let alone trying to cover all of this in a short video for you. So I encourage you, go do some research, find one of these objects that you like and that you want to know more about, and just study it. Well, that's it for commentary on Exodus chapter 25. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you guys next time.